I've got a bunch of hides ready to go now, so here's how you turn your bark into a tanning solution. This method preserves them so well, you can actually bury these hides in the ground and dig them up a year later and they'll be mostly intact still. Tannins in bark tan the hide, and tannins are very antiseptic, so it keeps bacteria from breaking down the hide. This time around, I'm using oak bark, but in the past you've seen me do videos where I use willow bark to tan hides. And there's loads of other trees that'll work well too. I typically make a really strong solution where I add just enough water to cover the bark. I'll let this boil for about an hour, strain off this liquid, then add fresh water, boil it again, strain that off into the first batch of liquid, and then boil this a third time still to get all the tannins out of it that I can. With the solutions from the 3 separate boils all mixed up in one bucket, I then cool that bucket down in the river. Once it's cool enough that it doesn't burn skin, you can actually pull it out and get the hides in it. For a single rabbit hide, you just need about 2 quarts of this solution. You can tan a mouse skin this way, you can tan an elephant skin this way. Works on reptiles, amphibians, birds, even fish. So now we'll get those rabbit hides in the solution. I'm throwing some rabbit hides for my students in here as well. If you made the solution like I did with a couple pounds of bark, you should be able to tan a few rabbit hides all the way through. When you put the hides in, it doesn't matter if they are fresh or dried. Either way, they will tan. Bigger animals just take more bark, so if you're a deer hunter, you ought to try a deer hide with this method and tell me how it goes.